Hey guys, welcome back. Let's turn that sound on. Gosh dang it. Anyway, we're gonna do the King's Quest. Not Castle Quest, not Knight's Quest. It's the King's Quest. Got it free on PlayStation, yo. So we're gonna do that.
Well, let's turn the lights off so that it's a little more interesting.
Me and my noble cape, my noble hat, and my noble cape.
Everyone does that. Everyone spins around in a circle.
Whee!
It's like a must if you have like a flowy cape. It's a must.
It's like flowing locks, but with cape.
Pretty much.
Oh, you gotta crank it. Oh, there's a Spider-Man. Crank the bell. I don't know how that goes.
Let's not say.
I don't even know how it goes.
Okay, then let's.
I pretended that I did. Go down, please.
Let's just stay away from that song.
This is like one of those one-story things.
I have not been back there in years.
As far as
It was the
episode.
last place left to look.
episode.
Look at that gold. Look at that gold. Splish splash. I'm taking a bath.
Dum, 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 dum.
He's like, oh, it's not working. Oh, just kidding. A little mini door for many people. I think. Dragon, I'm home. Oh, spoiler.
It was not exactly as I remembered it, but it wasn't all that
I
different.
kind of played through part of it and then it kind of screwed up. And then not through too much of it. Jump the gap.
The only thing is with the jumping, you don't even have to press anything.
Power walk.
He just
He's
does it.
power walking.
And same with that, like he just climbs it again.
Mm-hmm.
Two
Beds.
odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn one and see what happened.
Well, that one doesn't look too appealing. So I'll turn this. What is that? Oh, into the bag.
There's your inventory.
Look, another bed. I don't understand what's up with all the beds. I really don't. It's so bizarre.
It's very random.
Wait,
I
wait.
think it's bizarre.
Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendolyn. Don't worry. No detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source
That
of
was
that
terribly
deafening
unprofessional.
wind.
Really? You're gonna slowly walk across the bed bridge?
It's funny. It's only
Nestled
at certain parts he
beneath
kind
a
of does the tiptoe
slumbering
thing.
pile
Oh,
of
he's
teeth.
dragging down.
Claws was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story.
Well, dragons are my favorite.
Do you want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to...
Oh, just the greatest night. Interesting statement. to say
My
the least.
way, too.
Yeah.
Add a shinier hat to my collection.
A shine. I just got that. The shinier hat is like a knight's helmet. Sort of thing.
Or something else.
I don't know, cause the shinier hat.
You're on the right track.
Oh, a crown. King's Quest. Duh. Now, we need to not ring the bell. The dinner bell, that is.
So,
It sets up like
Handle was
Indiana
booby
Jones.
trapped? What did you do?
Well, I use my cleverness to
Cleverness.
outsmart the trap.
That's rocks outsmarting it. Good job.
You outsmarted.
Then I use my
outsmarted
cleverness
you going
to
off.
hide.
He used his cleverness to hide. Oh no! It can't go out of the map.
No, you're done.
Ah,
You're
no,
done.
no, maybe it works. Maybe it works.
It doesn't.
He can't see me. Ah. He's dead.
I mean, technically a rock didn't hit
That's
you,
how I
but
do
it
the
implies
dragon.
that you
Appreciated my good taste.
Grandpa. Another pun?
Well, we are just getting started.
attempt number 2.
Attempt number 2. Number 5.
Mambo number 5.
Mambo number 5. Boop, 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 boop.
Copyright. Copyright. Most likely, anyways.
A 1, a 2, a 3, 5, 4. Everybody don't get the lyrics right because they're will copyright. Oh yeah, I'm doing this. I've seen this before. Why doesn't it let me skip? Let me skip.
So the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well,
Uses
I use my
cleverness.
cleverness to outsmart the trap.
Apparently he didn't have enough cleverness.
Not enough.
Then I use my cleverness.
To hide in this bed because that makes sense. Oh, who's there? Oh, it must be just a pillow under that blanket.
With his feet sticking out. Hooah!
It's like Dale
Luckily,
River.
that
River.
half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the broken wheel that needs the stupid thingy to fix it, because apparently that fixes it. Because that makes sense. Can I pick it up? Where is it?
You already have
I do.
it. I mean, you already outsmarted the trap.
Well, I thought it was still open. Oh yeah. Gosh.
He used his magician.
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with
Who
it.
doesn't stay on without a handle? Let's attach that handle and it'll stay on. Science. Engineering? Perhaps? I don't know.
Hey, dragon, over here.
Yep.
The dragon's chains were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall.
How did he get
This
chained?
cave seemed to be filled with failed adventures.
No. Hey, dragon. Can you just go somewhere else? Please? Oh, he's gonna make it! Oh. How sad.
Almost looks like he hangs himself almost. The way that he fell.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of chain left.
After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
I know, so sad. The beds. The bizarro beds. With dead sleeping people.
It's okay, he just wasn't cast in Pirates of the Caribbean. I was waiting for that callback.
Oh my god, gotta wait, or get impaled, gotta wait, or get impaled, gotta wait. Oh, this ride is fun!
Interesting if the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland was that.
Ah.
Oh goodness.
Step on this. And you make That means I have to hide. In the bed. Mommy, I never was awake! I wasn't awake. I'm being a good boy and sleeping.
I'll be honest, that spot seems a little bit more logical because of the headboard being in the way.
Yep.
But the other one is very questionable.
He didn't have to get under the board. Tip, 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 tip. Don't step on the skulls, or the bones, or the wones, or the hones, or the roans, or the loans. Especially those loans. Nobody knows those. Oh no! Because this is what you do when you hide from a dragon. This bed. Haha, made you look.
That and his feet are sticking out again, as usual.
Now, as I said, this is no time for a nap.
You're trying to get him to say it.
Yes.
He doesn't always say it.
Climb the ladder, climb the
I wonder what would
ladder.
have happened if, like, he tried to go out to where the dragon was.
I, this trap, thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a
Probably
way
die.
to hit that unreachable switch.
Who knows?
He just said stuff and I wasn't listening because you were talking. Oh, I didn't even know the arrow was over here. I forgot you had to pick it up. Namaste. Oh my gosh, it's a dead arm! Oh. That's physics. Why are you making that sound?
Just to make you nervous.
The mirror.
Well, it almost
called out
worked. The mirror that looks humongous. Oh, there's the dinner bell. I forget how this works. If this works. I love puzzles.
Ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and
Oh, you got it.
probably its owner alive.
Man. Oh yeah. Oh, I think I remembers. Just throw it off the cliff. Now I'll ring the bell of dinnering. Yeah, get off there. This is. Why was he holding on to the bell for dear life?
Who knows?
Okay. Come on, spin it, spin it, spin it, spin it. No, get up the ladder. Get up the ladder. Woo! Let's go. That's a bed too. I just realized that. The beds must be for the dragon. I swear, it looks so much bigger from up there.
I think it's comparing.
Let's look at the mirror instead of run away. There's a dragon in here. Who cares? Now let's put it in your pocket. in his cape pocket.
Utility cape.
Yeah, utility cape. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Jump! And then you fall. Oh! Skills. Custom skills. He didn't even aim at that. He's so good. He goes up the waterfall. Do you see that? Because physics. It looks so funny. I don't know why.
The thing going was like reaching
Oh.
through.
Oh. Oh no, it's a tail! Skateboard over it, do a trick. This is Tony Hawk, Pro Skater King. It was a lame joke.
Ba-dum-tsh.
More fantastic skill shooting!
Oh, you almost missed it too.
How do you know?
Because you
He
almost
gets
did.
everything. Skill, look at that, he's a boss. Catch his hat. Oh, hey, dragon. Run away! Run away! Don't just sit there! Freaking run. There you go.
And
then
the
you
Johnny
run,
Depp.
run like a buffoon, like a Johnny Depp. Run like Captain Jack Sparrow. Oh no. Run out of the way of the beds. Oh gosh, I thought that was gonna get it. Whew. I guess the dragon's gone.
With the magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the
Safely.
Daventry I would be
his
rewarded
pocket.
with, and the kingdom it could become.
Pocket of cape. Again, I still have that growing suspicion that
He's a wizard.
he's previously a magician.
Oh, he's back. I don't know where you were.
In that split second, I had three choices in front of me.
Ring the dinner bell.
Any would clear
Shoot
my
his
path to
eyeball.
safety, and all would have rippling
Or
consequences.
Or it's gonna like pull him back, but it, no. He looks so happy.
He looks not disgruntled. I wonder how that's gonna play into future events in the next chapters.
Who knows? I know I don't. Sparklies. Yes. Sparklies in the mirrors.
My hands were shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope, but with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures.
Yeah, listen to those
All
notes.
right, let's get back to the dragon.
So
Tell me everything. Like,
Just kidding.
why did you set the dragon free even though he was trying to eat you?
I set him free because, well, over the years I realized that the dragon was not the despicable, hideous beast Daventry had made him out to be. He was just a caged animal that was never shown any kindness. On that day, I forgave the dragon for his atrocious past.
You have such a bizarre way of making friends, Grandpa. I guess I do too. I'm known as Gwendolyn the Popular back home, but only to my stuffed bunnies.
I've always found it best to pursue friends where I can, though they don't always feel the same about me.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
Nope.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
Magic fruit. Did you know Doc became king? He probably became king because he went back in time using his DeLorean.
Doesn't he sound like Doc Brown?
He does.
I can never remember the name of it.
Neither can I. Get the dragon. He's come back to make more friends.
Free!
Roar!
I'm so confused.
That was anticlimactic.
Well, hello, cousin.
Guard!
I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
Got here
Oh,
as
the
fast
life
as
must
we
be
could.
so
And
horrible.
I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes, the legendary beast that he set free. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before or he doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen. I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory. The courtyard will be filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the tournament.
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope,
Arrogant little
no
crap.
junior tournament.
Yeah,
I'll be squaring off against you.
he's a prick.
I see. Well,
think it's
perhaps
just
this is the
not
time to stop
necessarily
listening to
prick.
stories and finally make some of your own.
Got a
Good
big
night,
ego.
Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
He's like, oh no, I have to face Gwendolyn. I'm so scared.
I noticed that the feather in his hat is a little frayed.
Come in, Gwendolyn. You can set those on the nightstand.
Drugs!
Grandma said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now let's talk about far more important issues, like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Nonsense. If it's Scott you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of... precision through practice and a deft maneuver or two. Train harder and follow your instincts. Speaking of, that reminds me of a story, one I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I'd seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life. It is a long story, but I shall tell it briefly.
I said tell him brief. 3
Well,
hours later.
Triumph, this looks as good a place as any to camp for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
Oh, here we go.
He's like, oh gosh.
It's like, what a dingus.
Hey bunnies.
I will admit, when I played this, before I told you about this game,
Oh, I just hit all the rocks.
when I played this before I told you about it, I didn't realize that I could control him. So I was hitting like everything straight down.
Oh Oh gosh, more. Oh no.
Oh.
I didn't see that last one actually.
After gracefully rappelling down the cliff, I welcomed the sight of an actual road, the first sign of civilization.
Okay, let's go back up and get my horse all the way back up the... Oh, hell no.
Up the cliffside. He's even shaking his head.
Can't leave Triumph.
Don't worry, Triumph can fend for himself. We've been through our share of
Even
sticky
Triumph was like,
situations.
"Oh, hell no."
Always comes around when I need him most.
I do wish there was a way you could run,
I know, right?
but it is what it is.
And the bridge is gone. You guys big puddle belly. Who's they pointing and waving at?
I
Anyway?
had no clue, but he was doing like the Fonzie point, the kind of gun point
I
thing.
could have sworn the parade of hopeful knights was scheduled for the next day. I should have been with them, marching with Triumph. It seemed my first few minutes in Daventry were off to a terrible start.
So, how did you catch up with them?
Long story.
Oh, and then the last guy running through.
Run through the 100-acre wood.
I never realized how many like
Strange
broken
tracks
trees there were in that.
blazed a trail through the forest.
Go faster! It really looks like a trail.
Mm-hmm.
Really bad one.
Yes, it does.
A box! Of course. The way to get it down would be the
I
obvious.
wondered what those birds needed a toolbox for.
By running into it. And losing happiness. Toolbox?
Shame. The only tool left seemed to be a small hatchet. And no, Gwendolyn, before you start asking me thousands of questions about that hatchet, I did not go around using it on everything.
Even though instinctively you would go around using it on everything to see what would happen.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what to do. Does this work? A broken wheel.
That wheel seemed freshly broken.
It seems freshly broken. How does a freshly broken look?
I'm guessing that doesn't look like it's been there, like has moss growing or
I suppose.
that kind of thing. Weathered by the elements or something.
And
Whoa,
he was
a little
right.
bit of lag there.
There was some rag.
Stand back, you dirty thieves! Wah! Oh, it's just a boy. Don't know where he's from, but it must be hard to pronounce. You know, you should never sneak up on a guy in a dangerous place like...
Racist?
No!
Maybe?
What's wrong with your foot? Probably stepped on a spiniferous thornweed. Don't worry, I got just the fix for that.
Stomped on,
Tell me,
idiot.
is it more of a... Ow! Or a... Oh! Either way, the Merchant of Miracles has got you covered. But it'll cost you.
I wonder who did the voice for
Risk
him.
my neck to forage the most rare, miraculous, mysterious, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Creepy.
Ah, here it is. I massage this into my skin twice a day, and just look at my little biscuits.
I can't. You're wearing shoes.
Well, now that I've mulled it over, you'd better not. It might stunt your growth.
Like you?
Ooh, such exquisite material. Hey. I knew you weren't from around here. Well, You best get going. Nobody likes a late night. Oh, wait! You're stuck here with me. Every bridge in is out, and my shortcut had a few shortcomings. I swear that rock leaped straight out of the water. Now I'm stuck here with no wheel, a lost toolbox, and Mr. Fancy Cakes. Say, I'll bet a fine, strapping young man like you could help me fix up this wheel. Yup, you help me fix my chariot, and I'll give you a lift to the tournament. Hopefully no one else notices your horrible lack of punctuality. Oh, how rude. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Nope.
You talk too much. Hell no.
I think it's funny that he's like, "Get back, you dirty thieves," and then he's like the shady merchant.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna make me do this? You're gonna make me do this?
Yep.
Like, we don't have you do enough in this game. Tap this button.
That missing wheel had me stumped. I had to go out on a limb to get past the root of the problem.
Grandpa, your infamous puns are not my favorite.
What's the matter? You don't like the timbre of my voice? You'll warm up to the
I just got that one.
These are terrible.
The timbre of my voice.
Oh, wow.
Did you get it?
Kinda. It's not a good one. at
No,
all.
but he
That was
was
a bad one.
Yeah, I think he was referencing
The
the
tree.
timber. Yeah.
I don't like those bushes.
Why don't you go check them out?
No.
You scared?
Yes.
I don't like it. See the eyes in the background?
Yes, I've always seen the eyes in the background. It creeped me out. But obviously they didn't do anything. Why am I climbing the wall first? That's the thing. Whenever you see a
The town
oh,
square was
it's locked
eerily
anyway.
quiet. Was I the only person in Daventry not at the parade?
Yes. Didn't look like much of a parade though.
It honestly looked like just a small gathering for a march.
Looked like a blacksmith shop of sorts.
It probably has something that I can use for a wheel.
Big, round. That should do the trick.
And utility cape. Away!
Yes. I got my wheel. Open sesame. 'Cause I don't think I can go over the wall again.
Not from that side, anyways.
Let's shut this to keep those pesky wolves out. 'Cause it looks like they tried to get in.
Or would seem to be wolves.
It still gets me.
Ah,
Not as bad. Definitely a shortcut.
Yes.
Go away, wolvie thingies. Creepy. Sitting there with your creeper eyes.
Do I really have to hear the story about how you took forever to tiptoe across that fallen tree again?
no, I guess not.
Oh, can I pet your goats?
Stay away from my majestic unicorns.
Very majestic. Very majestic, for sure.
Wow, this guy's definitely.
Just a little oop here, a little elbow grease there, and that's it.
See what I talk about.
Find me a wheel, boy. Anything big and round should do the trick.
Haha, that's what she said.
I thought this might do the trick.
A shield, eh? Whoa, it matches impeccably with the delicately crafted color scheme of this entire operation.
Sure does.
Makes quite the bold statement. Mm-hmm, just like my shorts. This is perfect. I hope you didn't pay too much for it. Oh, wait,
Doesn't
before
matter,
my
you're
mind
not
slips, I
freaking
was able
paying
to
for it.
procure an entrance ticket to the tournament. Since you so graciously found me a wheel, I am more than willing to sell it to you at a reasonably discounted rate. Are you interested?
No, not with you.
No thanks. Not really interested.
Are you sure?
Yes.
They'll charge you double at the tournament. They're not as trustworthy as I am.
That makes you less trustworthy.
The price still seems really high to me.
Okay, you're twisting my turban here. I didn't pay you for such a deal, Deliberator. Final offer, half off the previously discounted rate.
probably
Come
a
on,
fake
treat yourself,
anyway.
boy.
Or stolen. What's the actual price? I'll see if I can find a better.
I'll see if I can find a better deal at the tournament.
Well, suit yourself, but don't say I never did anything for you. Now, let's Vamanusi from this Meadowland, Mr. Fancy Cakes. It is go time.
Because physics.
Physics, bitch. Oh, goodness.
Mr. Fancy Cakes! Ah, heel! Halt! Avast! Stop! We sincerely hope you enjoyed your stay in our luxury cabin. Please gather your belongings and watch your head on exit.
Thanks for the hospitality.
Very
No time to
luxurious.
lounge, my boy! Lucky for you, the parade is halted. Another case of a mysterious missing bridge, I imagine. Watch your step! We wouldn't want any tears in
I
that
feel like he has something to do
illustrious
with the
cape.
bridges. Hey. What's wrong with that?
Bon voyage, Buttercup! Don't forget about us working folk, especially when your pockets are full of riches.
What?
Wait, hey! Get back here, you dirty thief!
He'll be back. And we'll be back too next time when we find out what's going on with these knights.